Top 10 things to do in Mauritius. What if I told you there's an island where you can hike through dense rainforest in the morning, swim with wild dolphins by noon, and eat French Creole street food under the stars? All in one day? That's Mauritius, a tropical paradise that's so much more than just beaches. Nestled in the Indian Ocean, this small but mighty island is packed with adventure, culture, and jaw-dropping beauty. Whether you're a thrill seeker, a foodie, or someone craving peace by turquoise waters, Mauritius is the kind of place that surprises you over and over again. So let's dive into the top 10 things to do in Mauritius that will make you fall in love with this unforgettable island. Explore the seven-colored earths of Chamarel. Let's start with something almost surreal, the seven-colored earths of Chamarel. This natural phenomenon looks like someone took a giant painter's palette and splashed it across the hills. Red, brown, violet, blue, green. The sand dunes shift hues depending on the light, and no two visits look quite the same. It's not just Instagram-worthy, it's a geological marvel caused by volcanic ash reacting with mineral elements over centuries. And while you're there, don't miss the nearby Chamarel waterfall, plunging over 100 meters into the lush jungle below. Bring your camera, yes, but don't forget to take a moment to just soak in the silence and the science of it all. Nature here doesn't just impress, it leaves you speechless. Swim with dolphins in Tamarin Bay. Now imagine this. You're on a small boat, the sun rising behind you, and suddenly, a pod of wild dolphins appears, gliding effortlessly beside you. That's a typical morning in Tamarin Bay, one of the best places in Mauritius to swim with dolphins in their natural habitat. But here's the key. Ethical tours prioritize the animal's space and safety, which makes the experience even more special. You're not just watching from afar, you're sharing a moment with these intelligent, playful creatures in the vast blue ocean. It's the kind of experience that turns a good vacation into a lifelong memory. Just remember, no touching, no chasing, only respectful wonder. Hike Le Morne, Brabant. Looking for a hike with a view that will literally stop you in your tracks? Le Morne, Brabant is it. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a mountain steeped in history and wrapped in natural beauty. The trail takes you through tropical forests, past rocky cliffs, and finally to a summit with panoramic views of the ocean that feel almost unreal. But Le Morne isn't just about the climb. It holds deep cultural significance as a symbol of freedom for escaped slaves who once sought refuge here. Hiking this mountain isn't just a physical challenge, it's an emotional and historical journey. Make sure you wear proper footwear, bring water, and respect the heritage of the land beneath your feet. Discover Port Louis and the Central Market. Now let's step into the heartbeat of the island, Port Louis, the capital city. It's fast, it's colorful, and it's buzzing with energy. Start at the Central Market, where the smells of fresh spices, street food, and tropical fruits hit you like a wave. You'll find handmade crafts, locally grown tea, and food stalls offering everything from samosas to sweet coconut treats. Port Louis is where Mauritius's diverse cultures truly come alive. Creole, Indian, Chinese, French, all blending in the sights, sounds, and flavors. If you want to understand what Mauritius really is, this is where you begin. And yes, you're going to want to try everything, so arrive hungry. Snorkel or dive in Blue Bay Marine Park. If the ocean around Mauritius looks impossibly blue, that's because it kind of is, especially in Blue Bay Marine Park. This protected area is home to vibrant coral reefs and hundreds of species of tropical fish, making it one of the best spots for snorkeling and diving in the entire Indian Ocean. You don't need to be a pro, just a mask. And a snorkel will introduce you to an underwater world that feels like a dream. The best part? The water is crystal clear and calm, even for beginners. It's like swimming inside an aquarium, but with the freedom of the open sea. Trust me, you'll never forget your first time seeing a clownfish in the wild. Relax on Belle-Mer Beach. When it comes to beaches, Belle-Mer is pure magic. Picture soft white sand that stretches for miles, palm trees swaying gently in the breeze, and water so clear you can see your toes no matter how far you walk out. It's less crowded than some of the island's more famous beaches, making it perfect for peaceful sunbathing, quiet reading, or even early morning yoga by the waves. And when the sun starts to set, the sky turns a blend of orange and gold that feels painted just for you. If you're looking to slow down and simply breathe, Belle Mer is your personal paradise. Take a catamaran cruise to Île aux Cerfs. Now this is a bucket list experience. A catamaran cruise to Île aux Cerfs, a postcard-perfect island off the east coast. The journey is half the fun. Sailing across sparkling turquoise waters, music playing, the wind in your hair, and maybe even some fresh grilled seafood on board. Once you arrive, you're greeted by white beaches, water sports, and a lagoon so shallow and warm, it feels like nature's infinity pool. You can snorkel, kayak, or just laze under the sun with a cold drink in hand. This is not just a day trip, it's a full-blown tropical fantasy come true. Visit the Pamplemousses Botanical Garden. You wouldn't expect one of the most fascinating places on a tropical island to be a botanical garden. But Pamplemousses is no ordinary park. It's home to rare plants, massive water lilies, and centuries-old giant tortoises. Originally created in the 1700s, the garden is a living museum of tropical biodiversity from around the world. As you stroll through the shaded paths, you'll pass palms from India, sugarcane from Southeast Asia, and even spices once traded by the Dutch. It's peaceful, yes, but also packed with history and discovery. Perfect for a slower day when you want to connect with nature in a different way. Taste street food in Maheburg. If you believe that the soul of a culture is in its food, then Maheburg will absolutely win you over. This coastal village in the southeast is known for its authentic street food scene. Think fried gâteau piments, dal puri, stuffed with curry, and fresh sugarcane juice served ice cold. The best part? It's all insanely affordable and packed with flavor. The town itself has a relaxed, old-world vibe with colonial architecture and views of the lagoon, making it a perfect place to wander, eat, and soak in the atmosphere. This is where the locals eat, and where you should too. Discover the hidden beauty of Rochester Falls. And finally, let's end on a wild note, Rochester Falls. Tucked away in the southern part of the island, these dramatic waterfalls cascade over lava cliffs into natural pools below, and getting there feels like discovering a secret. The drive is bumpy, the trail a little muddy, but the reward? Absolutely worth it. Locals even dive from the rocks into the refreshing waters below, though we recommend watching rather than trying that yourself. It's raw, unfiltered Mauritius, and a reminder that beauty here isn't always polished. It's wild, alive, and waiting to be explored. If this video opened your eyes to the magic of Mauritius, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below which of these experiences you're adding to your bucket list. Mauritius is more than a vacation. It's a feeling, an adventure, a collection of unforgettable moments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we dive into another stunning destination.